Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the kindergarten couch. Take a seat. I'm glad you're joining us for Pig Kahuna. It's an adorable book about two brothers, two pigs. It's very funny, and it's a perfect book to read on a hot summer day. Thanks, Bear, for holding our place. Now this says, for Paul. That means the author, Jennifer Sattler, dedicated this book to Paul. Now, we don't know who Paul is. We can guess. Maybe it's her husband. Maybe it's her brother, her best friend. My guess is it could be her son. And we don't know. But it's still fun to see who the author dedicates their book to. If you write something, you could always dedicate your writing to someone. All right, let's continue. It was Saturday. Fergus and his baby brother Dink were collecting treasures. What did Fergus have? Right, he collected seaweed. And they're at the beach. You ever collect treasures at the beach? Oh, that's so much fun to do. The waves would roll in, leave something for their collection, and roll back out again. It worked quite nicely as long as Fergus didn't have to go in the water. He knew there was more than just treasure in that water. There was a lurking, murky ickiness. We read about some of these fish when we talked about the ocean, right? So far that day, Fergus and Dink had collected some seaweed, a pebble that looked like an eyeball, and a shell that just might be an actual shark's tooth. And then, look at what rolled in. They waited 15 whole minutes, but nobody came to claim the surfboard. So they decided to make it the star of their collection. Of course, surfing on it was out of the question because of the lurking, murky ickiness factor of the water. So they found other, drier uses for it. And they named it Dave. Dave was a loyal companion. Stay, good boy, said Dink. After a while, Fergus offered to get some ice cream. Chunky chocolate Chattanooga choo-choo chip, right, Dink? Dink gave him the thumbs up. Dink looked long and hard at Dave. He seemed to have lost his shine. Uh-oh, what do you think Dink is thinking to do? What do you think he's gonna do to make Dave have his shine back? You miss the ocean, huh, big fella? You should be wild and free. Uh-oh, look at Ferguson's face. He knows what Dink's gonna do. Look, he even dropped one of his ice creams. Dave! And Dink did it. Dink put Dave back into the water. Fergus ran into the water and furiously swam out to save Dave. Bon voyage. Don't worry, little buddy, Fergus whispered. I've got you. Before we even read the words, look at Fergus's eyes. What do you think is happening? Right. No sooner had the words left Fergus's mouth than he felt Dave rise up beneath him. What was coming? A big, huge wave. Oh, But look at the illustration. Do you think Fergus had a good time? Fergus, said Dink, you surfed. I surfed. Fergus and Dink kept their eyes peeled for more treasures. And look, this time they're on the surfboard. And boy, did they find one. Isn't that a great summer book? I hope you enjoyed it and you come back for more. Have fun today.